So you're living in Germany and you want to adopt a child from abroad. Let me say like from an African country and bring here in Germany. What would you be needing? What does the whole process entail? Please guys, I'm sorry. My voice is very bad. I've not been feeling well. The first thing that you have to know is you're dealing with two countries here. Adoption laws in two countries. For example, you're coming from Ghana. You want to adopt a child from there. You'll be dealing with adoption laws in Ghana, and also you'll be dealing with Germany because that's where you're coming from. Approval also from Germany. So you'll be dealing with two adoption laws. If you're coming from an African country like Ghana, the welfare or the social welfare services are going to be the ones that are responsible because you have to pass through them. They will have to prove you if you are fit for adoption and you meet the requirements. For example, you have to be 25 years of age. 2, you have to make sure that by the time you are adopting this child, you are 21 years older than the child you are adopting, which means if you are 25 years of age and you want to adopt a child, that child should be not more than 4 years old. All right? Otherwise, they are going to be refusing you for the adoption. They will consider you not ripe enough to train a child. That's what lies behind this law. And then secondly, they will be proving you for financial stability. They will be asking for documents from the country where you're coming from. Germany, for example. You have to prove to them your employment. How stable is your financial condition there in Germany? And also social conditions like accommodation. Do you have children? Are you married? If you're not married, are you single? If you're married, produce us a marriage certificate. Proving also your husband. What do you guys have children? What are the ages of the children? So all these social conditions that are going to be proving from you. And also, they're going to want something like a medical report, making sure that there is no contagious disease or nothing is going to infect this child health-wise by the time this child is living with you. So you have to also produce them a medical report. And because it concerns children, they will also be needing from you a police report, what we call in Germany, Führungszeugnis. All right? And also, the very most important thing, for that child to be able to live with you, you have to be proving to them your residence permit, your passport, your residence permit. What kind of residential status are you having in Germany? So that is a site now in Ghana. Just using Ghana as an example, don't forget. So they're going to pass it now through the court for approval in Ghana. But also, don't forget that there is a German side. Germany also has to give their approval. So all these documents that Ghana is asking from you, you are actually bringing them from Germany. So the first thing you want to do is you have to turn to Germany and produce all these papers. So in Germany, yeah, you go now to the Jugendamt, okay, and tell them, you inform them that you want to adopt a child in so and so country from Africa. They'll give you now a list of the things that they'll be needing from you. You prove to them all these documents like your work and financial stability, your Mietvertrag, what kind of housing are you having, your marital status or non-marital status. You prove to them, and Germany has to prove all these documents and make sure that you are fit for adoption. Because all these papers, don't forget, you have to take them to the country where this child is living. Okay? Germany will also be asking for the birth certificate of the child. In case the child's parents are alive, they'll be needing for an approval from the child's parents that you could adopt this child. If the child is not alive, they'll be asking for a guardian approval or proof to show that this child was abandoned. And also your police report, your medical report. So when you prove all these things in Germany, Germany is going to pass it now through the Adoptions Gazette, and you get now the approval paper that you are fit to adopt a child in Ausland. Ausland means it from abroad. So don't forget that when you get all these papers and then you turn now to the African country, which our example is Ghana, you send it to them and they approve you. You also have to do what we call Familienzusammenführung. So if you are having a German passport, this child automatically at that time in point will become also a German, because at the point of adoption, you are already a German, okay? Because it's now your child. So the child will become a German. But if you're not having a German passport or at least an unbefristet Erlaubnis, then that child gets the residence permit that you are having at that time in Germany if you already got your approval. But you still have to do Familienzusammenführung. So you have to apply now through the German Foreign Office for Familienzusammenführung for this child now to come over and meet you so that you can live together as a family.